as you predicted. Barosh. Almost too young to Kranjčar. Barosh against the goalkeeper. Round the goalkeeper. Kužák could be sent off here. And it's a penalty for Portsmouth. Kužák is sent off. There's no sub-goalkeeper because that's him. And it's all going wrong for Manchester United in this FA Cup quarter-final.
What a day. I wonder are the players behind Kužák. I don't know, is he a little bit too quick in getting the card out, Martin Atkinson? I don't know. Look at behind him, but watch the mistake that the players make here. Rooney and Anderson both track the ball. No one breaks off to take Barosh. There are two players there, one on the line, one there. I think the referee is a little rash there. I think he's a little hurried in getting the card out. We've got players that can stop that. The goalkeeper's nowhere near the last man. As it goes round there, there's one coming round to tackle, there's one on the line. I'm not so sure that's the right thing you've been doing. But what an opportunity for Portsmouth.
Well, we wait to see who's going to put the jersey on. In fact, it looks like Rio Ferdinand. And if you remember at Tottenham, I think last season, Ferdinand wanted to go in goal when Van der Sar had a problem. John O'Shea actually was told to go in goal by Alec Ferguson, but there's no O'Shea available here now. And Portsmouth have had some terrible problems with penalties this season. Kanu against Liverpool. Kranjčar hit the post recently against Reading. Benjani had a chance to win a game against West Ham and couldn't score from the spot. But this is against an outfield player.
And it was a penalty in the last round. A missed one by Preston. Played a huge part in Pompey coming to this stage in the tournament.
Montari has scored from the spot this season. This is the player who was sent off against Manchester United at Fratton Park right at the start of the season. And in extraordinary circumstances, against the third goalkeeper of the game for Manchester United, Montari puts it in the corner, and it's Manchester United 0, Portsmouth 1, with 12 minutes to go.
Wow. I don't care who was in goal, mind you, they wouldn't have saved this. Because he really does smash it in. Looks very casual, only a couple of steps, but rifles it into the side net. It's a super penalty. Well, I just don't know.
Remember, he gave away a penalty against Arsenal, Kužák, but stayed on the pitch to save it last season. It's a good job for Manchester United that Ben Foster played a reserve game on Thursday after his cruciate ligament injury. He's going to be needed in the first team with injury and suspension. Well, even by Manchester United's powers of recovery here, this is a tall order against this tall and well-ordered team who now have a goal to defend. And we mentioned right at the start, Andy, when Portsmouth score first, they win. Nani.
Well, it's been a war of attrition, really, in all honesty, for Pompey for the majority of the game. They've defended so well, so heroically, as I've said, made some unbelievable clearances. Goalkeepers made a great save. They've all contributed. But David James contributes for the goal because he catches a long, hopeful ball and immediately launched it forward.
Well, Montari, who ended it all with a perfectly placed penalty, is defending again that near-post job of his. On this one, to reclaim it is Wayne Rooney, taken from him by Diarra, and Barosh went for it, but it leaves it to Diarra. Good defending by Rooney. In the end, Carrick. Now, how will Portsmouth cope here? The weight of expectation is on their shoulders suddenly. Nani.
Just struggle for men there, look at that. Just thinking as he chipped that in. No one there.
Well, he's almost as old as Corporal Jones, isn't he? Don't panic. Here's the message.
Well, this is what happens, Martin. The ball was tossed in and he collects it. There was no thought of giving his team a chance. He just launches it. He sees an opportunity, and this is a mistake that they make. Two of them chase it. Full marks to Cranchard. He's aware of Barros, and that spring and the pace of the break. I still think that Cusack might have been harshly dealt with there, but I don't think he'd have saved it anyway.
Richard Hughes, again a midfield player, more about defending than attacking.
Yeah, why wouldn't it be? The game's been more about defending than attacking for Portsmouth, but it's a cup tie, and I'm sure Harry would have taken a replay, 0-0, and gone happily back down the road and waited for United to turn up. They've been given a penalty, rightly so. It was a penalty, no doubt about it. It's a real smashing grab from Pompey, and they mean to hang on to it.
Carrick, Anderson, Carrick again, Ronaldo, still Ronaldo, great tackle by Bouba Diop.
What do we got? Well, probably the best part of 10-12 minutes left, if you talk about stoppage time, for United to keep their hopes of a treble alive. I do remember they had a couple of scares in '99 on their way to winning this, never more so than the FA Cup semi-final that you and I watched, when it looked like Dennis Bergkamp was going to put them out of the tournament. And up popped Peter Schmeichel to save it. The rest is history. They're going to need something like that. They're going to need someone in red to step up to the plate and do something special to keep them in the tournament this year.
Manchester United just on the other side of things. His most mobile defender is now in goal.
Yeah.
So Portsmouth can get the ball. More to offer than just seeing it out here. In fact, it would be dangerous, you feel, for them to just sit on this lead. Such is the fighting spirit of Manchester United, and such is the individual inspiration that they've still got out there with players like Rooney, and they score from very little in any game at any time.
I think you have to sit there. I can't believe there's a footballer in white out there who won't be thinking 1-0, we'll take it. Well, they're moaning about the time that Glenn Johnson's taking to put the ball in play.
Brown.
They defended superbly against 11. They've got to do that against 10 for another 8 or 9 minutes, and a famous victory will be theirs. But there's a bit to go yet.
Rooney.
Now the very 1v1 at the back. Barros against Wes Brown.
Taking his time. Someone smuggled it to Lauren. Bouba Diop. Good pressing by the depleted side, by the trailing side. Ronaldo. Scholes can't hold it. Barros. He's set off here. Into Vidic, rather. Lovely touch. Passing second, he tries to win a corner out of it.
It's been just extraordinary the way things have developed here, isn't it?
It is not over yet. Rooney, Carrick, and now they're trying to run in behind Campbell. Ball didn't come. Anderson.
Well, I guess the only thing that would see the whole day complete and extraordinary things happening is if Manchester United could get one when they're down to 10, when they haven't been able to, when they were a full complement. I guess it's probably just within his range.
And he will need all the explosive power that he has, all the capacity to make the ball dip and deviate that he has, Cristiano Ronaldo. Still 1-0 Pompey.
Oh, it's hit with the required power, but not the accuracy or the dip to trouble the goalkeeper.
The last team to beat Manchester United here in the FA Cup, Arsenal. Sol Campbell played, Lauren played. 5 years ago. It's in the 5th round. Scholes, Brown, Anderson. Nani doing enough to make Distin play it when he wanted to see it out.
Well, we need a bit of luck, I think, Manchester United. They haven't had much today, we would argue.
Over Vidic, and then they need 1 or 2 back. Diarra. Rooney, of course, always puts his shoulder to the wheel. Free kick taken quickly. Carrick, Rooney. Twice a loser in FA Cup finals. Ronaldo has a winner's medal from 2004.
They don't have a soul in the box at the moment. Nani, Rooney.
Not Sol Campbell.
Ronaldo.
This is Hughes. He's made good ground for Portsmouth.
Take that, the ridge. Not so sure where's Brown. Needs to be lunging in there. He's not really going anywhere. Hughes. He's happily saying, come on Wes, slide in, tackle me, play it out.
Ferguson had 1 or 2, I think, tongue-in-cheek words to say about Arsenal's late equaliser at the Emirates last Saturday, about time added on.
He would take those, what was that, 7 minutes, he said?
Yes, like the 7 minutes he had when Steve Bruce scored twice against Sheffield Wednesday.
He might need that today. That time added on will be interesting.
With plenty of it, you feel. Anderson. This is Rooney. Nani's cross hits Ryderson.
As I say, for a normal play, crosses haven't looked to threaten. Portsmouth have defended him great, as you would expect.
Anderson!
With the best will in the world, I don't think he's ever going to score from there. Wriggles his way free very well here, but that's a big ask to beat David James from there, in that kind of angle.
Scholes. Free kick to Manchester United in the 90th minute. He's only prods it as far as Scholes. Evra came so close with that shot turned onto the post. Ronaldo. Trying to cheer Anderson. He's back Anderson's way again, but he was in a tight area. Came quickly to him.
Neither was a really good chance. In fact, neither was a chance from Anderson. We'll wait the time board.
Steve Tanner has it.
And we will find...
The referee has indicated a minimum of 4 minutes.
Portsmouth 4 minutes away from going to Wembley for the first time since 1939, the year they won the FA Cup.
Well, if United don't get it back, I think that man will have plenty to say about a lot of issues in this game. None more so than the the penalty that should have been given first half and wasn't, and the time board that he doesn't agree with, not for the first time, mind you.
Rooney. Scholes. Rooney again. Ronaldo, a long way away from the target they're desperately trying to reach.
He's played great today, I have to say. And they've been a team full of heroes. And the way they're going about it, they're on the back foot for an awful lot of this game. They've defended superbly well. Rode their luck, I've said it before. But they don't care, because they're 1 up. And United are running out of time.
Barros. Hughes. Coming close to receive the ball, so he goes back to Hariderson. 1957, the last year in which Portsmouth beat Manchester United at Old Trafford.
The away day specialists, 2.5 minutes away from another, and probably the best and most famous away day victory that they've had in many, many a year.
Tony Adams, who knows what it's like to hold up the FA Cup, exhorting the players out there in the white shirts. But it's Ronaldo. Scholes challenged back by Montari. Martin Atkinson doesn't see that as a foul, and pointing to the fact the ball was got. Slid down the side by Hughes towards Barros. Vidic across. 2 minutes left. Here's Lauren. He will have to pay a £40,000 fine for his antics at Old Trafford in his Arsenal days. Did a job having his shirt pulled and then grabbed by Anderson. I'm happy to get the free kick there. Portsmouth will surely keep the ball in that corner if they can.
Frustration and inexperience from Anderson. And they can't believe it. I said they arrived up here, the Portsmouth fans, and an expectation. Well, in hope rather than expectation. Now they have an expectation. It's so close. They feel that they're going to be celebrating all the way back down.
Carrick. Scholes. Nani. Panicking. Trying to get into a shooting position. Paul Scholes just supporting him, hangs his head when the ball is lost. Barros doesn't need to really go for goal. Head towards the corner where Vidic, another free kick, sends him to that. Great play by Barros.
That'll be... Well, I think he knows. I think he has to accept now that the dream of the treble is over. And Montari's penalty that separates the teams is going to take Pompey to Wembley.
Rooney just has to boot it forward. Riderson. Good distance with a header. Montari. Brown stepping in. Carrick. Now Nani. 4 minutes are up. Nani crosses. And Scholes is on the scene. Cleared by Dista. Still no whistle to mouth from Martin Atkinson. Carrick. Campbell heads away. In a season of FA Cup shocks, a really big one here, and Harry Redknapp, for the first time in his long football career, reaches an FA Cup semi-final. 50 seasons since Portsmouth last won at Old Trafford. David James saved them, and then Montari beat Manchester United with his penalty past Rio Ferdinand, the third goalkeeper used by Alec Ferguson today after the second Kujak had been sent off for bringing down Barros. Manchester United 0, Portsmouth 1.
Plenty to talk about. Manchester United will not be happy, but for Portsmouth, it's a glorious afternoon. Harry Redknapp is in the semi-finals, and he's going to Wembley. And Jamie's been watching. that must be, with all the things you've done, arguably the most difficult 90 minutes you've ever had, Jamie.
Yeah, I'm afraid it's very hard to be impartial at a time like this.
No reason why you should be.
I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased with Paulson. I'm so pleased with my dad. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Brian Robson's with us. Brian, they worked at it, and would you argue that they didn't deserve it?
No, they've worked very hard for it. They got the little bit of luck which we were talking about right early on in the show, but they've also defended really well, and then a bit of quality for the goal as well.
We said at the start, you've got to ride your luck. You've got to defend for your lives. You've got to have a keeper that is absolutely on fire like he was today. It was they were brilliant.
Pieces of great defending as the game went on in the second half. Great defending.
Heroes. Andy Gray said it in commentary. Heroes today.
Well, they're not happy with Martin Atkinson, as you can hear. But Pompey are absolutely delighted. Heroes all. As Andy said, I think from Glenn Johnson through David James, Campbell and Distan all had a huge influence on incidents that could have led to Manchester United goals. But Pompey it is, who are going through to the semi-finals.
Brilliant.
Name on it?
Yeah, well, hope so. Bit early, I'm just pleased. My dad said earlier on he'd like to see him walk out of Wembley. Never had the opportunity as a player to now do it as a manager, and it's a difficult one because Sir Alex Ferguson said he's taken away the gloss of playing a semi-final at Wembley, but for some other people it is a dream come true, so it works both ways.
You wouldn't begrudge them that, Brian, would you?
I thought he was a manager today. He was that nervous. He was kicking every ball for Portsmouth there.
He's been a nuisance today, but in fairness, he's earned it. It's been a really tough afternoon in here as well. Portsmouth have won it by 1-0. All the reaction from Old Trafford when we come back. Manchester United out. Pompey are in the semi-finals.